There was that time in my life where I got fat, get out of high school and get the freshman 15, Real brief, I struggled with substance abuse, and let's just say when you're not messing around like that, there's a lot of good food to eat. And I found myself just eating Carl's Jr. 3-4 times a day. 50 pounds I lost. The journey kind of changes. For me, it went from cardio to a little bit of weightlifting, mostly like the bro stuff. And then now it's like powerlifting. I found out about powerlifting through social media. Thought it was cool. I thought that was, a nice thing to focus on rather than kind of just going to the gym nonchalantly and just doing whatever. Powerlifting seemed like you could move towards a goal, squat, bench, deadlift. The powerlifting started for me really like a year ago. That goal, the goal to stay healthy, the lifting and the strength stuff kind of gives me like some confidence, like in other areas of my life, because it's like, I lift weights and then like I feel strong at home, My boy Gabriel, we used to cross paths early morning in the gym. Like I'm talking like 4 a.m. I would see him there and I never said anything to him, right? I always kind of knew that he was like a strong guy. Like that was like 2 years ago, right? Never said anything to him and I didn't see him for a while. About a month ago, I saw him and I thought to myself, I wonder if this dude's gonna compete in the meet coming up, the Central Coast Open. And I went up to him and I just said, hey, are you gonna compete in that meet coming up, the Central Coast Open? And sure enough, he said yes. Invited him to start training with me and another friend. And see, what I noticed at the gym is, there's a lot of people that, go there to socialize, which, I'm not knocking it, like I like to talk to people and I get caught up doing it. And you can tell there's the people that are there for a specific reason, weight loss, maybe they're really into spin classes, yoga, whatever, etc., personal training, whatever. And then the strength guys, there's a couple of them at every gym you go to. You'll notice them because they pull out the chalk, and there's no chalk bowls around. They've got their own chalk in their bag. And, you can kind of spot the strength. It's like with Gabriel, or like even on Instagram, you could tell, there's kind of people that are trying to be out there, even myself, like I'm trying to get better. I go and watch a bunch of powerlifting videos and I'm always recording my lifts at the gym, and that's just kind of what I noticed. It's like the powerlifting community, like I think it's a supportive community, and I think it's supportive yet competitive, and even here, with the team, the Slow Strong team, it's like there's a little bit of crap talking, and there's it's really all in good nature, good intentions. Like we're just trying to push each other to get that next lift, when I'm putting up a set of 8 or if I'm like going for a PR or whatever, there's going to be someone yelling at me, maybe someone give me a slap on the back or...
Don't stop pulling.
Yeah. Maybe someone telling me I'm not going to do it because they know that's going to drive me to do it, and...
Come on.
And it's just, I don't know, maybe we're intense, maybe we're like the artistic people of fitness. I mean, we're obviously kind of not all there in the head because we're like pushing our bodies, to deadlift and squat, really heavy weight, Yeah, it's like insane. What kind of person, somebody might tell you, a normal person might tell me, matter of fact, my coworker, I'm like, hey, check out this deadlift video. He doesn't care, but I'm going to show him anyways. And, he's like, you can just have my scoliosis if you want. And I'm just like, damn, dude, like, it's not gonna, I'm like all happy about it. But I think the powerlifting community is they're like, they're the intense, artistic, maybe the outcast, maybe like me, I struggle with the substance abuse, and now I find, a lot of pleasure and a lot of really therapy in lifting heavy weights, and I get that strength physically, lifting heavy weights, but it carries over, into like my home life, like I've got a wife and kids, and the strength helps me, it kind of gives me like that confidence, like I know I can handle it, because if I'm willing to get up here and put a heavy load on my bench press or, do a heavy deadlift or a squat, I'm going to be able to go home and just be confident in what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook dinner, do my chores, just strive to get better, strive to to lift more. What did I say? Like the other day, I was like, I want to max out, right? But I'm talking like physically, mentally, whatever else, like spiritually, like I want to max out and be a better person, and I want to lift more weights. And that's kind of what I think the powerlifting community is all about. We're all just kind of getting that therapy from lifting heavy. Watching some guys on YouTube, and I came across, like, I was trying to find some people that were doing this here locally. Eventually, I came across some pictures and videos from the Central Coast Open of last year, and I saw like pictures of the team. I didn't even know these people yet. I just saw pictures of the meet, watched some videos of the meet. Eventually, I got directed to the Slow Strong website, and I sent an email to Andrew asking him, what it was all about. And Andrew basically told me the gist of the team, told me that I could join for free. I thought that was kind of neat. It's like anywhere you go, it's like the gym wants the money or, whatever. So he said I could join the team for free, whatever, whatever the team leader would say, it's like, we'd love to have you. Like, I kind of had to commit to, like, it's kind of like going on a blind date, it was like, why don't you come to a team workout? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, I really want to do that. I want to be a part of the team, but it just took a little bit of like building myself up, like, all right, I'm gonna do it now. And eventually I showed up to a team workout. That first team workout, I was like intimidated. There was Pete watching me bench, and Andrew was like squatting, over 500 pounds. I'd never been in a powerlifting gym before, and Pete was standing right there yelling like, press. And I'm like, I was like freaked out, I was like a little kid, right? So it took me like a little bit longer to show up at another team workout, and eventually it was like, all right, well, this is just, this is just how it is. This is like, this is good now. Like, I've got used to it, and I was getting stronger, and Andrew was starting to help me. He was kind of starting to talk to me more, and it was just a matter of showing my face around here, just getting to know people, like, no one's gonna reach out to a guy they don't know, so I figured show up more, start talking. Like, I think that there's a lot of knowledge, when I come to the team workouts, or when I get to come and lift with these guys that have been doing it for years. It all started from like, like I went from a link to somebody's Instagram profile, to the YouTube, to the Slow Strong website. Get directed to a lot of good things, through the internet, and just, if you've got a destination, you can probably find it. The Central Coast Open, I think I would love to bench 265 to 275. I'd like to squat probably 365 to, hope maybe even a 4-plate squat. I don't know what that is in kilograms, but I'm gonna put my spine on the line and go for like a 530 to 550 deadlift. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I pulled 5 plates at the mock. I did a mock meet here at the barn about a month and a half ago, and I got a 5-plate deadlift, and I think I got more in the tank. Pretty cool, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm like 40 pounds away from having a class 1 total, and that's if, like I can successfully do, if I get all my goals that you asked that I put out there, I'll have a class 1 total. And I don't even know what that means, but it's right underneath like master or something like that.